She looks at you for a long time, shaking under the effort of continual movement. It's rather hard to gather one's thoughts in here.
Aylwin, nobody deserves this. This is wrong. What you did is wrong, but what they've done to you is barbaric.
What limited moisture is left in her body forms tears in her eyes. She looks at you and says, Adan, I'm very sorry. I hardly remember anything anymore. I know that I behaved dreadfully, and I know I behaved dreadfully to the world, and I know I behaved dreadfully to you, and that was barbaric and undeserved. I am very sorry that I feel a very broken person, that it took months of torture to make me exposed enough to say what I always should have said and didn't have the strength to. There's no apology that makes any of it all right. And the truth is that I feel so strange and addled that I can't even give you a better apology because I don't remember at this point what's real and what's imagined.
I think our parents, I used to think that them treating you as an untouchable favorite and me, who could never do anything right, I thought that I was the only one that they were damaging, but I think that they damaged you too. I think that that's as damaging. They're bad people. Both of them.
You see that she shivers a little bit and says, well, I think in certain ways they tried the best they could, didn't they?
No, I don't think they did.
I don't really remember. They expected quite a lot of us, but didn't that make us great?
Expectation without love. What's that?
You watch her kind of go, right. Sorry, how did this conversation begin? Are you here to get me out or no?
Yes, I'm here to get you out.
Oh.
But I can't get you out yet because I'm out of spells.
All right. Well, how many spell slots do you have?
I have 4 first-level spell slots.
All right. Where's your spell book?
I think it's in the vault on the first floor.
The vault is on the first floor, that's right. And you see she starts to go over the first part of the conversation again.
Can I hide in this room? Is there a closet or something that I can crawl into?
You see a couple moments later that these guards come in. There's about, 4 of them, and Kiera's here as well. She waggles her finger at you, and she takes you into the room again. What you see as you walk back to your room, however, is that your room is not outside of the range of the message cantrip from Aylwin's quarters.
Great.
You are placed back in the orb, and a few moments after the guards leave again, you hear a voice in your mind say, hello?
Aylwin?
Who's this?
It's me, Adine.
Adan, are you here in the tower?
Yes, I'm here to rescue you.
Adan, you deserve an apology.
Thank you, but we don't have time for that.
All right.
Can you tell me everything that you know about the tower? The tower that we're in.
There's a vault on the first floor. That's where everything special is being kept. Adan, I'm scared.
I am too.
Your sister does her best to help you without being able to remember really what you've said or talked about to each other.
You gotta say more nice stuff. We gotta say nice stuff.
I mean, I'll say all the nice stuff you need to hear.
I don't want to hear anything nice.
Well, that's what it feels.
I'm trying to do something nice.
Well, don't.
I don't have anything to offer this group. Look at this. This is what's on the inside, and it takes a lot of effort to just cover this up. So I'm just dragging you down. Look at all the great stuff you guys do for this place. Like, look at you guys. It's clear. Like, lift your wands up. One of these things is not like the others.
You go, there are some elven healers who wash Aelwyn. And you
I'm
see,
gonna stay by her side. I don't want to leave her alone.
you stay there. Telemine looks at you and says, "We would be happy to keep your sister here, if you wish."
It's up to her.
You stay by her side. Her eyes flicker open. She looks at you and goes, "Hadine,
Elvin,
we're out of the tower."
we're out of the tower.
Did we escape or did we die?
No, we escaped.
Oh, good.
We're alive.
I didn't really take care of you.
No, but that's okay. I'm gonna take care of you now.
She puts out a hand and a very feeble shield surrounds you. And you see she goes, I don't remember everything.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You don't have to do anything right now but get better.
Okay. You cast Detect Thoughts. Start to move through her mind. The torture has had a profound corrosive effect on Aelwyn's well-being. And her memory is really warped and hurt. As you're casting Detect Thoughts and moving through her, you see, it's almost like a vision to you. You're like walking through her mind, and you see it's like a city that's been like razed to the ground or bombed out. And you see all of these walls and defenses and like battlements with like magical arcane towers that have all like crumbled. And you look at these like intense arcane defenses everywhere and recognize like your sister's personality. Like the horrible, mean, wicked, sarcastic. You see the wreckage of that, and it is like the ringed walls of a great city. And you're walking through this weird, vulnerable labyrinth of images, and most of what you see is like deep self-loathing, and a lot of the memories of self-loathing, you see like memories that you don't remember from this perspective of you being like scorned and chided and dismissed by your parents and actively like cast aside into like second place. And you see your sister there, and you never remember your sister doing anything heroic, interceding on your behalf, doing anything. But what you see now in all these moments is Aelwyn's loathing of herself for never saying anything, this natural like abjurative instinct, and overpowering that, the thing that is more powerful than that self-loathing is her fear of your parents, of just not wanting to put herself in front of them. And then that, of course, that cowardice feeds directly back into the self-loathing, which feeds back and back and back over and over again through as many memories as exist throughout your childhood. A horrible acknowledgement that she was the golden child, and as long as she never fucked up, she would never have to face what you faced. In the center of this labyrinth, you find an intense magical charm. And it's wrapped up, and it's all of Aelwyn's abjurations, mixed with that faint enchantment that you can see. And you get the sense that in that orb, they had been searching for this over and over and over again. And you see there's writing on the outside of this, and it says, despite all of the torment and tribulation, let this be proof. I always knew there was only one person clever enough to find this.
I touch it.
Do you attempt to dispel this effect?
Will it work? Does it seem like it will work without dispelling her own magic?
It seems like you can trigger this with a dispelling action, and it will do what Aelwyn intended it to do.
Then yes.
You are shunted out through the city. I'm going to describe something very heartbreaking now.
Oh, no.
Aelwyn's mind returns. The version of her mind she saved before all of this happened. You feel that your sister is no longer broken. The memory of herself, the version of her mind, using that custom modify memory spell, comes back as you are now once again in your own body, standing next to her, and you see a very physically feeble Aelwyn go, Adine, little sister. That's all for this week on Fantasy High.